Okay, so update. It's done. I brought my mum to the home. I just spent hours. Oh God, what a day! Bloody hell. Anyway, what do I have to report? So I went to get my stepdad and my mum, and we drove to the home. And on the whole, it went pretty well, actually. My mum was in a good mood. My stepdad was okay as well. You know, we did the stuff. We put her things in everywhere, right? We organised her stuff. We talked to the staff. Everybody was super nice. We had the meal over there, and we spent a bit of time with her, and then we left. And I've just brought my stepdad back home, and I'm now going back to my place via my mum's home because I'm bringing some more stuff to her. And you know, it's really strange because at the time I thought, wow, I'm okay, right? It's okay. It was quite nice, and it's a nice place, and I didn't feel bad actually at all. But when I then went to bring my stepdad back home, and I took extra things, and I just, oh bloody hell, it really hit me there, you know. And it's like, oh my God, it's like, yeah, this is my mum's smell and my mum's things, and to just think that she's not going back home, you know, it's just so weird. It's so weird. And it's kind of weird because my mum's still quite well in many ways. It's kind of so weird. I mean, this Alzheimer's disease is so strange, right? And I know that if you've been through this, you know what I mean. But it's like, people just think that when you've got Alzheimer's, you forget. And of course you do. But, well, I think you do. I haven't got Alzheimer's, touch wood, but you know, I see this with my mum. It's memory problems. Of course, she forgets stuff, but it's not just that, right? And it's more complex than that. It's so much more complex than that. And you know, in this home, there's most of the people are way more advanced than she is, or I don't know. Maybe it's just that they're not stimulated. I mean, I don't know. My mum's still very active in many ways, you know. She has a very active cultural life. I mean, they used to go to the cinema a lot, and concerts, and the opera, and they had all this kind of glamorous life in many ways, and suddenly to see her in that place where, yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just very different. And it just feels like she's not in her place, right? It really feels like that. And at the same time, you know, the next minute she goes to the toilet and she says, what do I do? You know, and she comes out and she's like half undressed, and she says, well, what do I do? And we have to say, well, you know, you just close the door and you go to the toilet, you know. And she goes to the toilet and she comes back with the paper, and she says, where do I put the paper? You know, things like that are just obviously, and that's just one example, but you know, it's like she suddenly say really inappropriate stuff, and she suddenly be completely lost and get things completely wrong, and you know, and like, yeah, my stepdad just can't cope with it. And I understand, right? I couldn't take her at my home either. I mean, it's like, well, I could, you know, if I absolutely had to, but it's very, very difficult. And I don't know, I think there's so much fucking guilt, you know. I've had the same thing with my dad. It's like, oh my God, maybe we should keep them at home, you know. What kind of world is it where we park our people in homes, and at the same time we have this life, right? That's just, what do? We all work, we all go all over the place. I don't know, it's not like in, 100 or 150 years ago where everybody lived in the same village, and well, anyway, nobody lived long enough to have Alzheimer's, but you know what I mean? It's like, it was so different then, and now it's oh God, I just can't help thinking, is this the right thing? Are we really doing the right thing, Oh my God, it's not, I thought it was an ambulance, it's a fire engine. Well, mind you, not that that's better, but anyway. Yeah, I mean, also, there you go. I mean, my stepfather didn't want any help at home, right? There's plenty of help at home. There's plenty of carers at home. I'm realising my camera's cutting me off, but there you go, I'm driving, so... there's plenty of ways that we could have had help at home for her. Much more help than when my stepdad didn't have any help, nothing at all, and he didn't want it, right? So if he had help, I'm sure she could have stayed much longer at home. But he didn't want it, and it reminds me of my dad, who was so freaking impossible, who never wanted to do the things that, we had all these solutions for him that would make it possible for him to stay at home, and he just always stubbornly refused, and in the end we were like, well, we don't have a choice, and we had to put him in the home, and it was such a freaking disaster. It was awful. And then with my mum, I mean, it's not the same thing. She's not stubborn or anything, but my stepdad is differently stubborn to my dad. I mean, my dad was stubborn in a very different way, but like there, it's also the same thing. It's kind of like, okay, so we find ourselves in the situation where we have to put her in a home because because he so stubbornly refuses help in his home. Now he gets completely exhausted and he gets to the stage where he can't cope, I kind of think that's kind of crazy in a way, I hope I'm not like that when I get older, and I hope I accept help at home because I want to stay in my home. I really do, as long as I can, but not at any cost. And oh God, anyway, so yeah, there you go. I mean, that's it, it's done, and she's there, and yeah, and anyway, yeah, so there you go, that's it, that's my report for today. I'll keep this short, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to make many videos over the next few weeks. Yeah, this is just hard. It just really is hard, it just really is hard. So as usual, if you're going through this, I'm sending you hugs. I know it's no fun, and yeah, God bless you. And keep loving your loved one, right? And be there for them, and at the same time look after yourself, yeah, that's another thing. Anyway, I won't go into that bit. That will be the topic for another video. Self-care is a big one. Okay, there's a red light. I'll stop the video. Bye for now.